Hi there, my name is Sandy Esprit and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing another YouTube video on following in the Vlogmas series. And since we are coming to the end of the year, you know, we're in the last month, things are changing for the better. We are claiming that energy, we're claiming this word in the name of Jesus. For 2022. So I decided to put together a list of books that have changed my life aside from the Bible. A list of books that I believe everybody should read if only you're willing to put in the work and you want something different. These are my recommendation on the types of books that you should definitely read or should be on your reading list. Some of them won't be any form of a surprise to you because I have either spoken about it or so you probably heard somebody else speak about these particular books. So don't it's a no-brainer, and if you have not, then I would put it on the Amazon cart or go to your nearest Indigo to get these books. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with these books. And the first recommendation that I have is by Melissa. You know, I was gonna call her by her Instagram handle. The first book that I absolutely have been loving is by Melissa Leong, and this is Happy Go Money. And this book is all about handling your money and just not being afraid of money and not being afraid of making money, but best of all, how to manage your money and the best way to manage your money. Growing up, money was such a taboo subject. I mean, really, really taboo. The conversations, the words I would hear surrounding money was, we don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I can't get you this, there's not enough money. So as a result, I tend to delay. I will go without satisfying myself splurging or getting something that I really want because of the price tag. I'm one of those big look at the price tags and, you know, oh, it's too much, I don't deserve it, but I will spend an arm and a leg for everybody else. So she really talks about that, like relationship with money. And of course, if you grew up in church, you know that verse, the love of money is the root of all evil. And some people will take it further and be like, money is evil. No, it is not. We need money to survive. We need money to live. And if you are just sick and tired of making money your enemy, I for sure recommend that you read this book by Melissa Leong, and it is Happy Go Money. It's really informative, it is really educational, and she speaks to you as though like you're one of her besties. The way she talks about money is, she makes it so simple to say. It's like nothing. It's not as hard as everybody's making it seem. And you want to learn more about investing and stuff like that, she makes it sound like it's super easy to do. You don't need a degree in finance to be able to manage your own money and henceforth generating wealth. Okay, so I know for me, that's one thing that I really wanted to change is my relationship with money, how I view money and how to acquire more of it. Because I don't want my kids to grow up poor. I grew up poor. I 10 do not recommend. It's hella ghetto, okay? So definitely check out this book. I love it, and Melissa did an amazing job in it. All the links will be listed down in the caption below, so don't worry about that. If you don't know where to get it or whatnot, don't worry about it. I'll list everything down below. And give Melissa a follow. Another one, this book changed my life. Completely changed my life. I got it when I gave birth to my firstborn, and it is by Jen Sincero, and it is called You're a Badass at Making Money. Cause yes, you are that chick. Every time I read the title, I think of like Rihanna's Better Have My Money. You better have my money. Pay me what you owe. That's the song that comes to mind every single time. But this book, there's so many in the series that she has, but this book literally changed the way I viewed money. That it's not evil to want money, it's not a sin to want to make money, to want to make more money, and that I am worthy of being paid my worth. Like, it's okay for me to ask for a raise. It is okay for me to demand the rates that I demand as you know, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a content creator, you know, that there is absolutely nothing wrong with talking about money. Money should not be taboo. Money should not be scary. And Jen did that with this book. She definitely goes in depth as to how you can generate money. And it's really just taking a leap of faith on yourself. It's all about investing in yourself, seeing yourself as worthy of, you know, living that life that you dreamed of. Okay, nobody is subpar. There is no such thing as you're better than, or I'm better than, or you have more experience than. Bruh, I'm telling you, if I can sit up in this house, okay, if like I went from renting to being a homeowner, and legit, like, there's absolutely no way that should have happened to me. If anybody it shouldn't have happened to, it's me. But when we talk about faith and stepping out in faith and taking a leap of faith and stating and saying, hey, how about this is what my time is worth, this is what my skills are worth, this is what my energy is worth, and actually making that a declaration and a statement and sticking to it, things change. Things change. It's the words in our mouth. It's the way that we write them down and the goals that we set for ourselves to create a visible, tangible destination for what we want to achieve in life. And I'm telling you, when you come into that realization that you can do it too, it's not just for me, but you can do it too. Like, yes, you watching this video, you can do it too. It's a complete game changer. And sometimes we just need a little kick in the derriere to get us going. And so she does that. She'll give you that kick. Okay. She'll let you know. But she uses real language. Nothing creepy, freaky, overly spiritual or whatnot. It is at your level. She speaks to you at your level, and just game changer. Once you put those tools in the works, it's a complete game changer. And yes, I know I started off with female authors for a reason, okay? Because a lot of times women, we are seen like we are dubbed the ones that, you know, weaker or can't do, or that's a whole, you know what, I'm gonna leave that topic alone for now. That's a whole other vlog. But you are not less than. You can do it too. That's I'm gonna leave it there. The next book I'm gonna bring forth is the Steve Harvey Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success. I read Act Like a Man, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, and I loved it. And then so when he came out with this book, Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success, I got it. And this guy is funny. Steve Harvey is funny. I don't care what anybody tells me. This man is hilarious. And this book gives you tools. It's literally like you have to write things. Ooh, okay. I finished the book so clearly. I made notes. Like, I don't write notes on there. I made notes, you know, I had to highlight some stuff. He gives you, actually at the end of the chapters, he will give you stuff, like you actually have to write stuff in there. So I really like the fact that this book made me self-aware. It forced me to be self-aware of my strengths, my weaknesses, of my gifts, of stuff I needed to work on, what was skill sets that are money makers and skill sets that, you know, okay, that's fun for you to do. And that really helped me grow as a person, as well as grow as a content creator and as a businesswoman, really and truly. And that's the part for me that was really scary for me, is I don't think I can do the business side of things. And if you act like a business person and you think like a business person, then you clearly end up becoming that business person. I mean, it's natural. It just comes naturally. It starts with the mind. Think, act, you are. No, if it acts like a duck, talks like a duck, spotlight, it's probably a duck kind of thing. Yeah. Now this is for my if you are a content creator, Brittany Hennessy. If you don't know who this woman is, and you are in social media and you're a content creator, you are seriously missing out. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you need to find out who she is. This woman came from a crazy, like, and I mean extensive background. This woman has experience as a person who would get brands. She would be the one that would hook up brands to influencers. Now she gets influencers paid, really. And so she came out with this book called Influencer: Building Your Personal Brand in the Age of Social Media. I got this book about like 2 years ago, and homegirl goes in depth. I mean, everything you need to know about being an influencer is in this book. And she covers everything from starting up, like, you know, you're starting at 0, if you're starting at 5K, if you're starting at 10K, if you got like 100K, if you got 1 million followers. This is the kind of book that will take your business as a social media influencer to the next level. And she goes through everything. As influencer, contracts, getting paid, content building, content creating. This is really the book that you need. It should be in your library, and if you don't have it, I recommend highly as an influencer that you should get this book, read it, because it will really take you to the next level. Of course, you have to apply what she says in there, but there are some really, really great gems in there that will get you thinking, like, not just as a content creator, but as a content creator getting paid, as a paid content creator. So yeah. Now this book here, the next 2 books, I'm gonna well, starting with this one, is Ziglar's Secrets of Closing the Sales. This was influenced to me by Maddie James. Like, she influenced me to get this book, and this is really about how to sell yourself. Not just telling your story, but telling your story in order to get paid. So if you are in customer service, if you are a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, no matter what your business is, this is the book you'll really want to get, read, and reread again, and read again, and read again, so that you can really set yourself apart from the next person. If I'm talking really fast, I'm really sorry. I get really passionate about things that I love. And this is one of them. Anything that causes people to change their lives for the better, I'm all for it. Like, I really am passionate about it. So if you are you want to know, how do I set myself apart so that they can see my it factor? And I can tell my story better so that I get paid. This will be it. I know I'm talking a lot about money and getting paid, but a lot of the times I feel like we hold ourselves back when we treat money as a taboo subject. If money is not your thing, that's cool, but understand that you need money to live. You need that you don't pay rent in exposure. You don't pay rent with your skills. This is not a bartering system. Like, for most of us, you need money. You need money to go on trips. I want to go on trips. I like taking trips. I love all these inclusive paid trips. I've been seeing people take trips, and I'm like, I want to go on these trips. That requires money. And I want more of it, and I don't want to work harder, because I got 3 girls. I got a 3.5-month-old, I have a 2-year-old, I have a 4-year-old. I'm homeschooling them, which I love. I love my life as a stay-at-home mom. I'm not trying to go back to 9 to 5. I worked at Rexall for like over 10 years. It was terrible. I mean, there were some good times, don't get it twisted. Like, there were some good times. I had a good group of people that I worked with at various like different locations. But customer service is not for the faint of heart. It really isn't. And I'm not trying to go back to customer service out there. Yo, especially during Christmas time, like during this time, all of you retail workers, hats off to you. Hats off to you. I know it's hard. I know it gets hard. And I know half the time you want to like punch somebody. But you have to remember, like, oh snap, I need this job to make rent. Right? So, yeah. Money is not to be feared. All right, that's gonna be my thing here. And this other book also that Maddie James had requested is The Big Leap. Love this. I love this. One of the things that he talks about and she talks about often, that she got from here, is operating in your level of genius. And this really puts everything in perspective, that when you operate in that area that you are not just one most comfortable in, but you're most knowledgeable in, that right there is your moneymaker. There is always someone wanting your expertise in your area of genius, in your level of genius. And you'll find that you are your most happy, your happiest, your most content, you're most passionate when it comes to these things, when you're talking about the things that moves you, when you're operating in your level of genius, in other words. There was a book I remember reading way back that talks about the 10,000 hours of practice. And if you put in your 10,000 hours, you become a master of the craft. And when you become a master of your craft, then you can easily explain and passionately cause, how can I say it? You can easily generate this level of happiness, you know, this buzz that just lights up those around you, you know? So I love that he talks about operating in your level of genius, because for most of us, we've put in so much emphasis on being better or bettering ourselves, becoming a better version of ourselves. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but to understand and recognize our level of genius is also very key and very important, because even there, okay, we can take it up a notch, okay? Even though you're right there, you can still take it up a notch in that area that makes you feel amazing. So I know growing up for me, it was like you have to become a lawyer, engineer, nurse, you know, a lawyer, engineer, nurse. What's the other one? Lawyer, engineer, nurse. I'm sure there's more. Doctor, that was the other thing. And for me, that's not it. I'm not a doctor. I'm more of a storyteller. I like to talk. I love to inspire. I like to engage. And so for me, that's my level of genius, is just being able to talk and to speak and to inspire and to tell my story, to share my story, so that other people don't feel down, that they don't feel alone, that they're not isolated in their own mess. That's me. For you, it might be completely something different. For you, it might be math. Some people's level of genius is math. And you become like the best. Like you're one of those people who are finding new ways of doing things. You're figuring out new formulas. And those skills are definitely transferable. They're not just in one area. Many of the skills that we have when we operate in a level of genius, those skills transfer to different departments of our lives, because we are best selves in our level of genius. Makes sense? If it doesn't, just get the book. It'll all make sense in the book, okay? The book, again, is called The Big Leap, and it is by Gay Hendricks. So all the links will be listed down below. I hoped that, listen, you're set, okay? You're set. So I hope this was helpful to you. If you need a series of books, these are my top six books, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My favorite books that will change your life and that you definitely need in your library this year, this upcoming year, and apply what they actually say. Please apply it. Don't just read it and it's like, oh, my life still stays the same. No, you actually have to apply the tools that they've given you so that your life changes. And once it goes off, it will go off, and you will find that it is a complete game changer. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys next time in the next vlogmas. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Okay, it might be, and make it a gift. You know, get that gift for yourself. Get it a gift. Get one of those gifts. Get one of those books as a gift to your loved ones as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.